Hi guys, welcome and welcome again to this channel. Welcome and welcome again to this channel, guys. If you are new, you are welcome. Do you sometimes improvise on some things even in your kitchen? You know, these doors of mine are not locking very well. You see, they are losing it. Like this is okay, it's holding. So I come to this one, it's not holding. This one keeps, I don't know what has happened, it keeps falling. So I have to improvise to close this door because I have to do like that. Same happens with the last one there. I don't know if you are seeing I think wood, sometimes wood, this wood, you see, it just detaches or does something. It's the doors won't close. So I'm wondering what to do. This is an old house, and I'm just wondering what I'm supposed to do because it's not, the doors are not holding. So I have to improvise. I have to improvise there and make sure that I close. So guys, today, I don't know if you have noticed, I'm having a new apple on. It is red, just like the other one. I think I like red. And I've come to this house earlier than yesterday because there was no traffic. There's no traffic today, so I have arrived. As usual, the normal chores which I usually do with you. Routine, it has become routine. Thank God I'd washed this in the morning. I washed them and I cleaned before I left today. So they are clean. The microwave is clean. It is clean. So, there are these are removed. Actually, I've not remembered to wash these, but they have rusted. There is rust. Things of today, they get spoiled very, very fast. Imagine cookers that we bought when we settled in the city. Those days, they gave us service of very many years. But these ones of today, have you bought a microwave and it just gets spoiled? Have you bought, especially, let me not say the type, ramtons. I am not lucky with ramtons. I don't know why. Be it an iron box, be it a microwave. But I don't know if there is Black and Decker in things like cookers. Black and Decker, especially in iron box, is good, very good quality because it just, like my iron box is Black and Decker, is or was, because I'm doing ironing with another iron box this particular time, but Black and Decker, we had it gave me service of so many years, and it was a very good make. I would go for the same if I went to shop today. So I've just come home and thinking of making something for supper. And guys, where do you start when you come to the kitchen? Where do you start? You enter the kitchen, you don't even know where to start. But I'm thinking, because it's not that I'm hungry, it's just that I want to make supper in good time. You know that I will just slice this meat here. I'll slice this meat, and on slicing the meat, guys, I left it. I remember from the freezer. I hoped it would be by now. That one. But you see now it's still cold, but at least see mawe. It's not mawe. It's not mawe. There it is. So, do you like mincing small pieces in meat, guys? Do you like the very tiny minced pieces, or you are like me who likes them big? As for me, I don't do those very minced pieces. What I do is I cut reasonable pieces like this. Let it be one big piece. You don't have to serve so many. You know, have you been to a butchery and you ask them to slice your meat and they just make those very tiny, very many pieces, and you wonder, now what for? What is he doing? Because why make very tiny things like this, you know? So anyway, people are all different. Me, I like my pieces big. I just like them big. I don't like mincing. Because one can just serve 2 pieces of meat and they are done. You don't have to serve so many pieces. 2, at most 3, when they are just this reasonable size. So, it's good to just organize yourself in good time. Like in the morning, always remember to remove your meat. If it was in the freezer, remove it from there and drop it down so that it defrosts. And then you are able to come and cook it in the evening. Otherwise, if you don't, you will come and start from very far. So I'll put it on the pot. I'll put the pot on fire. Yes, on the fire there. Let it cook. I like draining mine first. Drying mine. I don't know how you do your meat. Your beef. This is beef. How do you do yours? Do you dry it first, or do you go ahead and slice the onions? Like in the village where I was born, my mom likes slicing meat, and then first of all there's oil in the pot. Oil in the pot. And then there is onion. She fries that first. Then she puts her meat in there now. And I find it very, I don't know, that is her way. That's the way she likes it, so it is okay. But I wonder whether, I don't know. And her cooking is sweet, very nice. Her nyama comes out very, very tasty. She does very good cooking. So people have got different ways of doing their beef. Mine, I do these big pieces like this. Very big pieces, not very big pieces, just reasonable pieces. Like that. And after that, what I do is I sprinkle some salt. This has to be washed immediately. Guys, always wash your board, your chopping board. Immediately you are through with it, especially when it is meat. Wash your chopping board immediately. There is salt in this house. Salt. Because when the chopping board is dirty, and it is kept there dirty, then it spoils everything. So I do mine that way by drying it first. Then I put some salt. I told you that my salt container is one that is wrappable. I do some salt. Then I reduce the flame. Let me first of all lock here. At least that one is locking. When I reduce the flame, I cover. I'll cover with this. I cover. So this flame is reduced. As you can see, it is reduced. So I'll give it time until it removes its own water and dries up. Then I'll hear that sound of cha 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 cha. You know that sound. And that is when I'm going to come and now cut my onions and put the onions in the beef. But before I go, let me cut my onion, because I also want to show you how, not to show you, I know you know, but I want to show you how I do my onions. I don't like my onions cut in some way. There is some way I don't like my onions cut. I like my onions cut in some way, which I'm going to show you today. It is not just a matter of cutting onions. You have to cut onions in a systematic way. Let them be one size, and you'll wonder why, but are you seeing me? No, you're not seeing me. You know, with a small kitchen like this, you have to keep twisting the camera. Yes, that way. So there's a way. This is the onion. This is the onion. Split it up into two. Then make sure you do sizes that are uniform. Uniform slices. I would rather you do them thin. Do them thin. Do them thin. And it is good to always have a sharp knife, because when you slice your onions with a blunt knife, you find it very difficult to actually uniformize your slices. Look, they even look beautiful. Slice like that. There is a way you slice. When you reach the middle, you turn the onion like this. Then you slice from the other end. Let me show you those who don't know. You slice from the other end, coming towards the middle, and in that way, onion slices come out very uniform and very beautiful. Look, uniformly sliced, very beautiful. So even when you put those onions in your cooking pot, and they are the same size, they are uniformly sized, they are the same shape. You know, even that food looks nice. There are people who, let me tell you a story of when I was being brought up. We used to slice our onions from our hands. We could hold the onion like this with the hand and cut pieces like, you see, like now I'm cutting all these onions on the board, but I could hold with my hand and cut like this. And I'm just wondering why we used to do that. We found them doing that anyway, our parents. So that's the way I slice my onions in a beautiful way. Look, very, very beautiful. You can even enjoy. You can enjoy. Let me put them in a plate, so that I also slice the tomatoes as you see. So you see all this time, my beef is still cooking on a low flame. And because it is on a low flame, you will not, it will take some minutes before drying. And let it take, because when it takes minutes before drying, it is cooking slowly, then it becomes very sweet. Not sweet, tasty. It becomes very tasty. There's a difference between sweet and tasty. It becomes very tasty because it has not cooked with a lot of fire, and you have given it time. So now, as for the tomatoes, I cut like that. I remove this part here, the eye. I remove the eye from both sides. I remove the eye from both sides. And this is where I wish I had a very sharp knife, because I really like my tomatoes also coming out very nicely. So this is how I slice my tomatoes also. This is not the sharp knife. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the sharp one. I slice my tomatoes like that. Still turning. Anyway, that one did not even come out nicely, because usually they don't even fall from the main. They just sit there, like I'm doing here. I'll show you. The first one did not come out the way I like. slice thin ones. Let them be very thin, that way. You see this one? Not because of anything, because they are going to cook anyway, but even when you are cooking them, when they are neat like that, you also feel good. They are sliced, there's a way to slice these things. You see, can you imagine these are already sliced and you will not even know? This one is holding, it's letting me down. That one is letting me down. I like it not falling from the main tomato like that. So then, like that. That's the way I like my. Then if I wanted to split in the middle, I can split in the middle and still it remains that way. That way. I've split in the middle like that. Forget about this one. This one didn't come out very nicely, but it happens. So that's the way I slice my tomatoes in a very decent way. And these now are going to remain here in readiness for cooking. But because my meat will take some minutes to dry, I'll add this video here. And now guys, these are my onions, my tomatoes, and I'll come and cook when the meat dries. So guys, please subscribe to this channel, and I like asking you to subscribe.